BTS's presence at the airport always managed to steal the show, even before they had time to step away from the arrival door. Every movement, expression, to small interactions between members never escaped the spotlight of media cameras and the sharp eyes of fans. However, this latest moment involving Jungkook, Jimin, and Jin has successfully created a new wave of excitement in ARMY circles around the world. In a short video that quickly spread on social media, Jungkook was seen approaching Jimin and Jin in the middle of a crowded airport. With a calm but meaningful body gesture, Jungkook seemed to lower his head, partially closing his mouth, then whispered something to his two hyung. Jimin and Jin's instantly changing reactions from focused gazes to thin, meaningful smiles made many people wonder, what exactly was Jungkook talking about? Short moments that went viral. The video is only a few seconds long, but the impact is incredible. In a matter of hours, the clip had been shared thousands of times on platforms like X, Instagram, and TikTok. The comments column was filled with speculation, theories, to emotional reactions from the ARMY who claimed they couldn't move on from that moment. Many fans judged that Jungkook's whisper was no ordinary chat. The way he approached carefully, making sure only Jimin and Jin were listening, as well as his serious but gentle facial expression, seemed to indicate that the conversation had its own meaning. In the midst of the airport crowd and the camera spotlight, such private moments actually feel very intimate. Proximity that never changes. For the ARMY, this kind of interaction is actually nothing new. Jungkook, Jimin, and Jin are known to have a warm and trusting relationship with each other. Jin, as the oldest hyung, is often a calming figure, while Jimin is known to be very sensitive to the emotions of those around him. Jungkook, as the youngest member, often shows respect as well as comfort when he is with his two hyung. However, it was precisely because of this closeness that Jungkook's whisper became the subject of conversation. Many fans felt that the moment showed a side of BTS that is rarely seen, not as idols on a grand stage, but as ordinary people who share stories, secrets, or just a little joke in the middle of a busy day. ARMY reaction. From Gemmas to Haru. It didn't take long for the ARMY to fill the timeline with various reactions. Some were upset to see Jungkook seem so careful while speaking, while others admitted that they were moved because the moment showed how strong the bond between the BTS members was. "I don't know what they were talking about, but the way they listened to each other was heartwarming," one fan wrote. Another commented that the moment was a reminder that despite the hectic schedules and pressures of the entertainment industry, BTS still maintains a sincere personal relationship. Some ARMY even made creative theories, ranging from allegations that Jungkook was talking about schedule plans, reminding something important, to just joking to break the atmosphere before continuing the journey. Although there is no official confirmation, this speculation is actually part of the excitement felt by fans. Body language that speaks more. In the world of K-pop, body language often speaks louder than words. Jungkook, who leaned over, Jimin, who immediately stared attentively, and Jin, who seemed to be listening with a small smile, all gave the impression that the conversation had a special meaning. The observant fans also highlighted how the three still looked relaxed despite being surrounded by many people. This indicates a high level of comfort and trust in each other. For ARMY, moments like this are clear evidence that BTS's relationship is not only built for the needs of the stage, but grows naturally over time. Airport. BTS's unofficial stage. The airport is often an unofficial stage for BTS. This is where many iconic moments are created, from the always anticipated airport fashion to small interactions that go viral. Jungkook's whispers to Jimin and Jin now join the list of memorable airport moments. Interestingly, even though BTS has been under the global spotlight for years, they still show a simple human side. No exaggerated gestures, no big drama, just a short whisper that somehow managed to touch the hearts of millions. Why is this little moment so meaningful? To some, whispering at the airport may seem trivial. But for ARMY, it's little moments like this that make BTS feel so close. Amid global achievements, music records, and grandiose concerts, simple things are just a reminder of why many people fell in love with them in the first place. This moment also shows how BTS keeps their private space, even in public places. Jungkook's whisper seems to be a symbol that not everything has to be known to the public, and it is precisely that little mystery that makes their relationship feel more real and valuable. Let's keep the conversation warm. Until now, Jungkook's secret whisper to Jimin and Jin is still being discussed. The video continues to appear on various platforms with different angles, slow motion, to creative edits from fans. Each new upload again provokes discussion and emotions. Without a single word sounding clear, Jungkook managed to make the world speculate. And perhaps therein lies its beauty. Not all moments should be described, because sometimes the feelings that arise from an interaction are much more important than the content of the conversation itself. For ARMY, this moment is not just a moment of gossip or viral. This is a small snippet of BTS' long journey, a reminder that behind the light of the spotlight, there are still 7 people who support each other, share, and walk together. And as long as BTS continues to deliver heartfelt moments like this, it's no wonder that ARMY will always be faithful to wait, pay attention, and celebrate every little second they share with the world. Media perspectives and K-pop watchers. Interestingly, it wasn't just fans who highlighted Jungkook's whispering moment. A number of Korean and international entertainment media outlets also cited this incident as an example of how BTS has always managed to create great attention even through the simplest interactions. Some K-pop watchers say that BTS's appeal lies precisely in their authenticity, small moments that feel not made up and far from the impression of the camera setting. In the midst of an industry that is often full of concepts and scripts, BTS shows the opposite. A short whisper at the airport, without a stage and without a microphone, can become a hot topic of discussion across countries. This strengthens BTS's position as a group that is not only judged by music, but also by strong and consistent interpersonal relationships since its debut. Jungkook and his unique way of showing concern. For ARMY, who has been following BTS for a long time, Jungkook's gesture in this moment feels very himself. He is known as a figure who does not always talk a lot in public, but instead often shows attention through small actions. Approaching, whispering, making sure the message gets through. All of that reflects Jungkook's mature, empathetic side. Many fans judged that the whisper could have been a simple reminder, a form of attention, or even a small support before they continued with the agenda. Whatever the content, the way Jungkook presented it showed respect and trust towards Jimin and Jin. Jimin and Jin, a response that did not escape the spotlight. Jimin and Jin's reaction was also the subject of a separate discussion. Jimin seemed instantly focused, as if catching every word Jungkook said, while Jin showed a calm expression with a slight smile that was difficult to decipher. This combination of responses actually reinforces the impression that the conversation has meaning, even if it may be simple. For many of ARMY, that expression reflects a typical BTS dynamic, understanding each other without the need for many words. Even in the airport crowd, they are able to create a small space that feels safe and comfortable with each other. The phenomenon of little moments that the ARMY has always been waiting for. It is undeniable that the ARMY does have a special interest in small details. A quick look, smile, or whisper like this is often a reminder that BTS are still just human beings living out their days together. That's why these little moments are so precious. Many fans revealed that this kind of interaction made them feel closer to BTS. Not because of knowing the content of the conversation, but because of seeing the warmth and trust that radiated clearly from the body language of the three. Closing, the mystery that never needs to be answered. Until now, the contents of Jungkook's whispers remain a mystery. However, it may not be necessary to know. The beauty of this moment lies precisely in its unpredictability. A simple little interaction